For this assignment, I'm going to be looking at my client's profile, which is I'm doing Paul, and I'm going to be looking at his strengths and weaknesses. Paul is a 23-year-old male who is 52.3 kilograms and is 5 foot 10 inches. From his profile, we can see that Paul comes out as underweight on the BMI chart, and this could possibly be linked to him having an eating disorder of some kind. His strengths are these are his strengths, and they for physical activity, he does something every day and he enjoys doing it. However, he needs to learn to manage this so he doesn't make himself ill. For alcohol, he drinks rarely and he never drinks alone, but he still drinks at parties. He doesn't smoke, which is a very positive thing. However, his mum and dad both smoke, so this could make him a passive smoker. He does get stressed quite often, but it doesn't affect his decisions, and he uses sport as a stress relief. And nutrition, he always drinks plenty of water and never has takeaways and has no dietary needs, and he's also very determined and motivated. However, he does have some weaknesses. He doesn't have any day where he rests, which could be a weakness for his physical activity. Alcohol, as I said earlier, he drinks at parties, and he also drinks a range of things which could be potentially dangerous. As I said earlier about his passive smoking and stress, he doesn't cope with stress very well, and his work and his home like family issues make him stressed out. He normally goes on fad diets, and he doesn't have 3 set meals, and he also doesn't want to cut down on his exercise, and it finds it hard to stay on target because he finds that some things are boring. Nutrition is a strength of his, and the first strength that we can see from your consultation is your nutrition. You eat very healthily and also drink plenty of water. You can also see you also said that you never eat takeaways due to the fact that you don't like them and you're worried that it will affect your performance in sport. You said that you often spend quite a bit of money on food due to you preparing fresh meals from scratch and also buying good quality meat and organic food. You said that you have no dietary needs and that you don't snack a lot, and when on occasion you do, it is normally healthy snacks. However, you did say that you don't normally have your 5-a-day because you don't think that you need it as much as food that have high amount of protein of them. But overall, Paul's nutrition is very good. Another strength of Paul's is physical activity. During your consultation, you said that you do some kind of physical activity every day, whether it's football, going to the gym, or going out for a jog. When asked why you do this, you said that you enjoy doing physical activity and especially enjoy doing team activities because it is more social and that you enjoy making friends. This may also be because you said that you played quite a lot of team sports like rugby and football when you were younger and found that you were quite good at them, which might then influence why you like them so much now. You also said that when you do any activity, you also try to work at your highest ability and intensity so you can gain as much as you can out of a session. You do have to be careful not to overdo it though, otherwise it could make you ill or give you a serious injury, which could mean you're out of sport for quite a while. Physical activity is also a weakness of Paul because because you exercise every day, which means that you don't have any rest days to let your body and muscles relax and repair any potential damage that may have been caused by all the activity you have done. If you do overwork your body, it could mean that you could get an injury, as I said earlier, or make you ill, which could then potentially set you back and mean that you can't do as much exercise as you would like to and are doing at the moment. In the consultation, although you said that you are prepared to work hard, you also said that you don't want to cut back on the amount of physical activity that you do, which could potentially make it hard to find the right amount for you to do. The NHS also recommend that you do 150 minutes of moderate exercise a week or 75 high intensity exercise, which Paul is doing, but he is also doing much more than that, which could cause other issues. Another weakness of Paul's is stress. You said that you do not cope with stress very well, and when I asked you why that was, you didn't really know, and that you said you found it quite difficult to escape from stressful situations, which is why you said you do sport as a source of stress relief. I then went on to ask you what caused your stress, and you said that the main reason was work. You said that because you work in a sports shop, you find it gets busy quite quickly, and found it that dealing with this makes you feel quite stressed out. Another reason that you said makes stressed out was being at home sometimes, as you said that there are a few family issues going on. However, you did say that exercise relieves your stress and that the stress just makes you feel slightly anxious but doesn't affect your ability to make decisions. Overall, the reason I've chosen physical activity and stress as your two biggest weaknesses is that these are the two main areas which could possibly affect your health the most. I've chosen physical activity because I think that if you carry on the way you are and doing as much physical activity as you are, then you may potentially cause more harm than good and injure yourself and spend a lot of time out. I've also chosen stress because although at the moment it is not affecting your ability to make decisions, it is making you feel anxious, which could potentially lead to other health issues. The trans-theoretical model. There are 5 stages to this model. Pre-contemplation, where the individual is considered to be not ready. Contemplation is when they are considered to be getting ready. The preparation stage is when they are ready to engage within 30 days. Action is when they are doing the behaviour, and maintenance is when they have changed and sustained their behaviour. For each lifestyle factor, Paul is at different stages of this model. For alcohol, Paul is at the preparation stage because although he doesn't drink regularly, he still drinks occasionally, but if he wanted to, he could be ready to engage in the next 30 days. For smoking, Paul is in the maintenance stage because he has never smoked and says he never will. For physical activity, I think that Paul is in the action stage because we know that he is already doing a lot of exercise. However, before he can maintain it, we have to get the right amount first so that he's not overworking himself. At the moment, for stress, Paul is in the contemplation stage as he is getting ready and just needs some help to use the strategies put in place to allow him to move up to preparation. The last factor is nutrition, and Paul is in the action stage but is ready to move up to the maintenance stage once he starts eating his 5 a day and amends his diet slightly. As a health practitioner, I can put in place some strategies, as I'm going to mention next, to try and help Paul move up to the next stage of the model, and also keep regular meetings up to hopefully make sure that he does not relapse and go back down the stages. We will be facing some barriers as we move through the stages, and I think the main one is going to be Paul's attitude. Although he is determined, we need to get the right balance, as he will have to be accepting new ideas when they are shown to him, but encouragement from myself and his friends and family will help him. As stress and physical activity were his two main weaknesses, we're going to look at some strategies that could be put in place to help him overcome these or move up the stage of the trans-theoretical model. The first strategy that I thought of was breathing techniques. The pros of this is that it's easy to do once you know how to, and that you can do it anywhere and even at work if it's getting especially busy, you could take some time out at the back and just do them, which should help you to control your breathing and so calm you down a bit. Apart from this might not be very, very beneficial to him, as not everything suits everyone. And also you have to learn the techniques to be able to put them into practice. Another strategy is yoga, and this can alleviate pain and it works on the whole body. However, you have to have the right amount of space for it, and you can't do it at work where there's lots of people around, as you need to be able to have a calm and quiet area. Another strategy is to listen to music, and that you can choose what music you like to listen to and can be listened to anywhere, whether it's travelling on the train or in your lunch break or at home when things are getting a bit stressful. Meditation is another one, and you have to have coaching, which could be a negative, as it means that Paul might have to go on a course or go to classes to be able to learn how to do it, and you have to have space in a quiet collective area to do it. But once you have that coaching, you can do it at home. And I think that the main two that would benefit Paul is the breathing techniques and listening to music, because I think that this would suit him, because he hasn't got a lot of time because he's exercising all the time, or he's at work or at home. But I think that even in these times, you can still find 5 minutes to do some quiet breathing and also to listen to music, and he can also listen to music while exercising as well. The other weakness was physical activity, and 4 strategies that I thought of were getting a gym membership, which can mean that he can do it alone or with people, and it gives him a wide access to lots of different things as well, so like classes, which could be beneficial for Paul, because it means that he has to follow what the leader's saying. So it means that he can work hard, but he won't push himself too hard because he's always got someone there. And he can also set up a gym program, which he can then follow in the gym to make sure that he controls the amount of exercise he does, while also doing stuff that he likes to do as well. However, it can be expensive to join the gym. Another one is joining a local club, so like a running or football club. The pros of this is that it's very social, and as he said, that he likes to do activities which are team-based or just doing something with someone else. And also for running, it can keep him from pushing himself too hard, because he'll have to stay with the group if they go out for group runs. And for football, it will teach him to work as a team, and it might be that he has to pass the ball to someone else so he doesn't run as much. And also, this can also be quite expensive and can also be hard to get to if there isn't a local club near him. Another one is fitness watches or apps. They have lots of features which could mean he could be very motivated, and many of these also have apps on that can mean that they monitor his sleeps to make sure he's getting enough. But they can make people over obsessed and make him worry about him not doing as much exercise as he thinks he should be. So this could potentially be a negative for him. Another one is independent activities, such as having a Wii or an Xbox in your home. As I just said, a pro could be that it can be done in his own home and can be done in his own time, so he doesn't have to plan it into his day as such. And however, it is doing it alone, you're not doing it with other people, and you have to be very self-motivated. And although Paul he could easily go over the top with it. So out of these 4, I've chosen the strategies getting a gym membership, just because I think it would be very beneficial for Paul to be working with other people and to also get a program set up so that he has something to follow, and also joining a local club such as running or football, because as I said earlier, he can then start to make friends and also do running and football in his own time as well. Thank you very much. That's it.